Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with Kyle.
Hi.
And Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
This is the first ever second Kyle on the show. Mm-hmm. But we're going to, for the sake of like this episode, we'll call you H.
Yeah.
I mean, I call him H anyways.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So that's something we've all, well, for a lot of our life, we called you H growing up.
Yeah. I'd say at least a decade and a half.
Has that ever stopped, or do you...
Nah.
But like, are we the only people that call you H, or do like your other friends?
Right now, you mean? Like currently, I would say only people that I used to play soccer with still call me H. Okay. But I mean, in general life, I don't say call me H. You know, it's always just Kyle.
Job interview. You just call me H.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Goes in for a job interview. Kyle, actually, you can just call me H.
Just call me H.
I mean, that could be a nickname. Like, it is a nickname, but it could be your life nickname.
It was only ever an issue because of other Kyles around.
Yeah, there was a lot of Kyles in our neighborhood. So H was in our neighborhood growing up, or in my neighborhood. Jordan lived next door. He had a little brother named Kyle. So he had little Kyle, H, and now it's just Kyle.
Yeah, so three Kyles.
Hey, whoa, a fourth Kyle that we barely knew. We called College Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Because
he like the bagpipes
just
or
left.
some shit.
Yeah, he did.
Bagpipes?
Yeah, I'd just be like waking up on a Saturday and I'd hear the bagpipes up the street. I'm like, this fucking guy.
In the street? He'd play it outside?
Well, no, like out of the window.
Just hear it.
Oh, I thought you meant he'd be like marching down the street playing the bagpipes.
That would be cool.
That'd be pretty sick. Does it bother you that like you had to accept the fact, like you had to accept the title H, whereas Kyle is called Kyle?
I just got the
like
Kyle.
Kyle took the Kyle name.
Okay, I don't think I ever felt jealous. I actually like H was fine. In fact, I thought it sounded better than like S or like T or the other ones.
Fan of S.
Yeah.
Wait, T? Who's T?
That was Kyle
T.
Yeah,
there's
different. Yeah, that just went to our school. But yeah. But yeah, no, I was fine with H and letting you have regular Kyle.
Thanks.
Yeah. And then we just called the other Kyle Lil Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it worked.
But what's weird is that like little Kyle's a senior now.
In
We're all
high
getting
school,
old, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
See, and like I don't know when, but I saw your brother at one point in the last couple of years, and I was like, whoa, like it just it threw me off. It's like in my head, you're still like 5 years old.
He's like 20.
Yeah.
That's so weird, dude.
It's insane.
Yeah.
God.
In your neighborhood, it was Kyle Stafford,
yes,
Shim, and then Kyle Haney. And so we were just kind of like the squad. And then I didn't live there, but we would always go hang out.
John would just show up.
You would come hang.
Yeah.
Sure.
And like we just had a ton of stories and memories and stuff that we just wanted to talk about because I feel like that's half our show, really.
Yeah. Okay. I want to start off by saying one of the first things that, so I was asking my family, I was like, do you guys have any memories of H? I'm going to write down. And then the first one that was like a unanimous thing that they brought up was that you knocked on my door one time. And I was like, hey, what's up? And like he came inside and you're like, hey, like, can I grab a cookie? Because like my grandma always made cookies at my house. And they were like the best, the best chocolate chip cookies ever. They were famous in my neighborhood. All the kids wanted them. So this kid just walks up to my house. Hey, can I have a cookie? I'm like, yeah, what's good? Do you want to like do something? He's like, all right, I got to go. This kid walked down to my house, grabbed a cookie and left.
Go. I love that energy.
Very aggressive.
Do you remember that?
I do. Yeah, I do remember doing this.
Did you know like he's probably going to expect me to hang out, but I'm just going to, that's okay. I just really want this cookie.
I feel like that thought didn't enter his mind.
No way that entered my mind. No way did I like intentionally be like, blow you off, just have a cookie and leave. I think I was probably just hungry, didn't think about it.
He probably wanted to go play like Fusion Frenzy.
I like cookies.
Kyle's got
I know where to get them. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And the other time was you were the first person to like see, like a lot of my friends, I feel comfortable just like walking in their house.
Yeah.
You took it to another level. You I think no one was home, or I was the only one home or something, or like maybe I wasn't even home. And you just walked through my garage was open, and you walked into my garage door, and you opened the door, peeked your head inside, and said, "Kyle."
Yeah, I mean, you guys were good. You guys are friends. Yeah. That's what friends do.
I mean, I don't remember this, but I can believe it.
Yeah.
Like we literally hung out every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Yeah, I mean, during the summers, it got to a point where, like, I felt like I basically lived with you guys, and I didn't even live there.
Right.
So I can only imagine that when I was gone, you guys spent most of the waking hours of the day hanging out usually.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I'd say so. Yeah.
We went through like different phases too. It was like there was a neighborhood phase where we'd all play games, and then a lot of the kids got older, so it was like kind of just us middle schoolers. So then we played like ping pong. We had a big ping pong phase.
Yeah.
We had like a soccer
we had a huge
phase.
ping pong phase.
Yeah, we played a lot of ping pong.
Yeah, that kind of we re-entered that phase in college, but we can get into that later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I never really was into ping pong, but I actually am grateful that I was friends with you guys, because I don't think if I didn't know you, I don't think I would have ever really not that I'm good at ping pong, but I feel like I'm slightly above average, and otherwise I would have been complete dog shit. But you guys just obliterated me.
We just
you guys would play all
real
day.
Hard.
Yeah, it would be like every day when we were, focused on it. And then, like, I remember we would do other things. I'm pretty sure you guys have actually talked about it on the podcast before, but like Ripstick Battles was a primary neighborhood game.
What do you mean by battles?
Ripstick Battles? You don't remember that?
No, was they races?
Oh,
so
no.
like there was a bunch of us that had ripsticks. There was probably like 4 of us.
Okay.
And so we'd all go out on our ripsticks, and then there would be like 1 or 2 people that weren't on one. And so the people that weren't on one were just like way on the sidelines to get subbed in, basically. And you just try to like knock each other off the ripsticks. You're riding around.
Are you going like downhill?
No, we were
It was
like
on
down
flat
the
ground.
cul-de-sac.
Oh.
I mean, you can try to escape and go up the hill, but you're probably just gonna fall. Yeah, you try to knock each other off without using your hands or something. I think you'd like try to just knock each other off with your feet.
You would just tail whip people's shins.
Yeah,
like, that's
just
really
get
it.
fucked up shins and like broken toes.
Yeah,
it was sweet though.
Dude, what's funny is sometimes when I go back to that cul-de-sac, like I'll see, like there's new kids there that have moved in to have the houses that you guys used to be in or whatever.
Turf.
And like I got out of my car the other day, and I hear this group of kids, and one goes, "Yo, dude! I saw this guy, and his mom didn't let him play his Fortnite account, and like he got banned." And it was just like,
what?
But it was just funny because I was like, that conversation is like the worst. Yeah. But we had those exact type of conversations.
But it was like my mom wouldn't let me play on my scooter instead
or like
of Fortnite.
Yeah, or like my GameCube.
Yeah.
But it was the same concept. It was basically the exact same thing.
Yeah. Dude, UH.
Yeah.
Also, I remember one time you got whipped so hard in the shin with a Razor scooter. You might have done it to yourself too.
It was probably myself.
The fattest brute. Like, I feel like this kid was just, like kind of accident prone. Like, I remember you were running. We were playing Cops and Robbers one time, and you were running, and then you just took your phone out of your pocket, and it was like broken in half.
Wait,
the orange one.
Yeah, like it slides up.
The flip keyboard. I probably just like landed on it.
Oh, like it's one where like it's like this, and you fold it open.
No. It
was like you slide
the
it up.
slide.
And there's a keyboard.
Oh, and they just broke in 2 parts.
I think it did. Yeah.
He just like pulled his phone out of his pocket. It was like hanging by a thread.
Dude, see, like everyone when we were younger was like known for something kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You were like really into like sports and like I don't know
sexy.
What and like Shim. What was Shim known for?
Yeah.
What was Shim known for?
Dentistry.
You remember that too?
I remember
that kid
that
wanted
so
to be
vividly.
Kid wanted to be a dentist. Imagine Jordan being a dentist.
No, I didn't know that was a thing. Did he
Yeah.
always talk about like that's his dream?
Yeah.
Like for a while in elementary school and like maybe middle school, he's like, "Yeah, dude, I want to be a dentist." I'm like,
So his dream transitioned from dentist to next Eminem or like Asian Eminem.
Yeah.
To
personal
next
trainer.
LeBron James. No, he had like a basketball phase.
Yeah, but that quickly like diminished when you realize he's like 5'9".
Yeah. But what were you known for, H? I'm trying to think like what did I associate with you?
I think acting weird enough for no one's parents to like me enough.
What? Yeah, so you think you were kind of like you were the ostracized, like you were the kid in the neighborhood that would hang out but like weren't like accepted into the family?
I would say besides Kyle's family. Yeah. I don't think Jordan's parents like knew me well enough.
I feel like he was kind of an aggressive kid. Like not aggressive, but like
out there?
Energetic out there kind of kid that would
sometimes
do things that you're just like, what?
Why would you do or say that?
Yeah,
I agree.
that's funny. Well, so I have some when I was trying to think of like when I think of H, what do I think of? And I got a few that like come to my mind.
Okay, I can think of one.
One in particular.
One thing comes to mind when you think of yourself.
One that comes to mind when I think of like me and John's relationship.
Okay. So I'll say the first one. So I vividly remember, I'll never forget this from the rest of my life. The first time I ever like spent the night at your house, like a one-on-one sleepover type of thing. Okay. Like we'd have group sleepovers, I think, but this was like, so I came over. My mom dropped me off. I don't know what grade we were probably in the peak of our like hanging out phase, probably like 4th grade,
elementary school,
probably.
I don't know,
later elementary school.
Yeah. And like we hung out or whatever. It was fun. And then that night, like we had like a family dinner with your family. and like I didn't really know your parents very well, and like I sort of knew your brother, so I was like kind of nervous or whatever, and like we ate, it was fun, but then like before we left, your dad was like, all right, so like we're gonna quiz you guys.
What?
You don't remember this?
I don't remember this in the
my
slightest.
God,
This
dude.
happened to me too.
Yo, he's like, all right, so
wait, my parents did this to you
I
as
already
well?
know what John's gonna say. Yeah.
Oh my God.
so he's like, all right, we're gonna quiz you guys, like it's time. I was like, what? And he's like, apparently he explained that like you guys had this thing where like he would do like math equations, and once you got it right, then you could like leave the table or something.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I don't remember that specifically, but as a kid, I just loved feeling smart and doing small little like math problems because it was my best subject, and it still is. But like, I don't remember making other friends.
John, answer.
Yeah, so like it started out as like a fun thing, like all right, and I vividly remember it was like factorials. Like that night, your dad was like teaching us about factorials.
I don't think John knows about factorials.
And I didn't really understand. Like I think he gathered that H knew what factorials were, but I was still maybe like learning a little bit.
Still in like a second grade math class.
And so I just remember like he explained it, he taught us a little bit, he gave like a hypothetical thing, like, all right, Kyle, can you list like all the factorials? Still to this day I don't even know what factorials are, to be honest with you. But he asked Kyle a question, Kyle answered, everyone felt happy. Then he asked me, and I like didn't really get the question or like didn't know what I was supposed to do. And like he was being nice and helpful, trying to like he didn't want to give me the answer. He was doing like
nudging you in the right direction.
What any teacher does, where they nudge you in the right direction.
He was hinting.
But like it just wasn't clicking, and I just remember my face got really red and I got really nervous.
Yeah,
because like the whole family's there, and I don't know what the answer is.
His little like 5-year-old brother's looking at you like, this fucking bitch doesn't know factorial.
Well, and like what I'm so confused about is like, why did this even need to happen? Where like you obviously weren't expecting it.
It was kind of like, I think it was like a rite of passage, sort of like you want to have dinner with our family, you got to learn about these factorials real quick.
Maybe, I guess. Yeah.
Hey, did you leave smarter than you entered his house?
No,
though?
I do think like I got him kind of embarrassed, but then I think he eventually just like told me the answer and explained it, and I actually got it. But I remember leaving like, I know what factorials are.
Well, that's good. There's a happy ending there.
Yeah. I've always been sad because they canceled the clear Gatorade flavor. They like discontinued it. Do you guys remember?
Clear, like the white Gatorade?
It was no, it wasn't white. It was clear. It only came in the mini bottles. So there's like the full Gatorade.
I know what you're
things,
talking about, yeah.
But then there's the mini ones.
Isn't it like a strawberry or some shit? Fruit punch or something?
No, it was like this really unique. You guys don't remember this?
I
No,
remember
I do.
the mini bottles. I don't remember the clear flavor.
Okay, it looked like water. Like it was
All right.
the only clear flavor, but it was the best flavor I've ever had. And H always had it at his house. I can't believe you guys don't remember this.
I
This
don't
was like a
remember him
huge part of
having
my
it.
childhood.
I
I
remember
forget
he
it
always
all.
had fruit roll-ups at his house. Or
Fruit
by the
roll-ups, pizza rolls,
Fuck.
Otter Pops.
You introduced me to pizza rolls.
Yeah,
and I got
you got him hooked.
quite
Yeah.
addicted for a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
I had to hop off.
Yeah,
Same with
I'm
Kevin.
still in remission.
Yeah, so the whatever this flavor was, I'm so sad. I used to know the name, but I don't remember. And then what else?
Probably like something like Frenzy Twist.
Oh yeah, Fusion Frenzy, dude.
Yeah, Fusion Frenzy.
Oh, Fusion Frenzy. Now
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
What's
transitioning.
Frenzy Twist?
I was making up a Gatorade name.
Oh, that's funny. I thought that was like Fusion Frenzy too.
Oh no.
Could
Could be.
Yeah, I remember Fusion the first time because like I never really had an Xbox growing up, and this was like when it was the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And I just remember like going to your house and we would get the whole squad there, like me, Shim, Kyle, plus like your brother, and like sometimes your dad would play, I think.
What was like your go-to character?
I don't even remember the
Dub.
Yeah, this kid was a dub. For
I was
sure.
Dub for sure.
I was
yeah.
Samson because I was like, oh, this guy's jacked.
Oh,
Or I'd be Zach, so like, oh, he's probably quick as fuck.
Zach was a little
Kind of a
bitch.
yeah.
Wait, was it Zach or Zax?
Zach.
He was Zach. Z-A-K.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, dude, there's just been so many good times. Wait, what was the thing that you said when you think of you and me?
Oh, I was going to say rec basketball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was my dad our coach?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Steve.
Steve's coached every kid on the block. Dude.
I know. Yeah, it was nice seeing him coming up here.
Yeah. Not that it was like a bad memory, but I feel like part of me is like has suppressed
You know
that. Like
yeah,
I don't
guess
really
your dad
remember.
coached you for a long time.
Yeah, like I don't really remember my dad coaching me a whole lot. I know he
do.
did for many years, but it's like it all blends together, sort of.
He did like every sport.
Steve
Yeah,
coached
dude.
like soccer.
Yeah, dude, back in the day. I mean, I only played soccer for a couple years, but
What does Steve know about soccer?
nothing at all. But see, coaching kids like rec sports, you don't need to really know anything.
Yeah, it's more just like getting kids to
I
kind
believe
of
it.
listen.
Yeah.
Actually, just coordinate them. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, I could teach rec baseball, but I think I could teach rec baseball as good
Oh.
as you could.
That's not true.
No, but
no,
only
I would
because
develop skills.
The kids are at an age where like nothing you tell them really matters.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there's a couple kids with like some hidden talent that I'm gonna get that out of them.
Okay,
I'm
Kyle would be the superior coach, but I don't think you would need to have Kyle's expertise to actually just regularly.
I'm
coach.
coaching for the championship. My team would crush your team.
Right.
No, see, I think the championship in rec is like 95% just luck of the draw if you have the kid.
That's
like,
true.
There's
always
no
one kid.
Yeah, it's just if you have that one kid who's like hit puberty a little early, you got it.
I was just not that kid. I never won any championship in rec until senior year basketball.
Yo, oh my God, H, we forgot to ask you.
Yeah.
Anytime we start an episode, when you take a poop,
Oh, yeah.
which way do you wipe?
I
back to
haven't-
front or front to back?
Interesting answer for you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Side to side or
Side to side?
Side
Dab.
swipe. No, I'm kidding. I
He uses his hand.
alternate.
Okay, that's not too weird. I think Cam said that too.
Wait.
I started doing that.
But we recently got a bidet.
Oh.
So now it's like one wipe after, and I'm good.
So wait, do you bidet first or do you wipe
you
bidet
bidet
wipe?
first, and then
Oh.
wipe up the remains.
Damn, how
The
powerful
remains.
was it? Is it like one that shoots at you? Or is
Yeah.
it like,
Oh,
alright,
yeah.
I've never tried the one that fucking like shoots a rope into your ass.
What other way is there?
There's one that I went to in Spain that
Where
was
it's just kind of like,
it was more like a sink, and you like kind of just lean your ass into
You
it.
just dip
does
your
it, like,
ass
shoot out
into
from the
like
side?
Yeah, it's
standing
like
water.
like it's next to the toilet. It's like a
Oh,
separate thing,
I've seen
and you
that.
just kind of squat next to it, and you like kind of like angle your ass so it like gets on your ass.
Wait, are you
doesn't get
like
the job
dumping
done.
your ass
yeah.
like a bowl?
Are you dipping it or
No,
not?
no.
Or it's shooting out?
No, it's like a sink, but it's angled kind of sideways. You get what I'm saying?
So you gotta,
It's
like,
like you can like angle like I can.
yeah, just show me.
It's like you kind of have to like.
Oh.
Okay,
like, lean hard.
Kyle is visually squatting.
Yeah.
Kind of bent over, like you're doing a bent over row, sorta.
Okay.
Okay.
But you could rotate
I'm
your
still
ass.
confused. Are you dipping or not?
No, the faucet's on, and your
Oh,
your
a faucet.
The faucet's like touch. It's like a sink.
Got
but It's
it.
like really
Okay.
small sink.
It's a sink that you can like sit on top of, and it's next to the
Yeah,
real
I
sink.
didn't sit on it though, because it had the like vibe of like the bottom part of the toilet seat that you don't want to sit on. You know what I'm
Okay, yeah.
saying? Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's too wide for your ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
It's not meant to be sit on.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could sit on it if you're like had a big ass, but I don't.
Does
so.
your bidet like? Does it tickle your ass?
Yeah. It
Yeah, he kinda likes
hits
it, though.
and I mean, you don't even have to recalibrate or reposition. It knows exactly where you're at.
Wait, like, is there like?
It, like,
It
scans
doesn't
your
auto
ass.
track.
the
It just
technology?
has. They've engineered it perfectly to aim like only one shot needed. It knows where you are. It knows where to go. Yeah.
Wait. You said it
dead
does
shot.
track, or
It does not track.
Oh, I thought
No.
you meant like it had a sensor where
Locating.
it could find your asshole.
Locating
Found it.
asshole. Yeah. No way.
But like, so if you're like a smaller person or like a bigger person, it might accidentally like hit your nutsack or
Shoot your.
Yeah, you might have to shimmy like a little bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
usually it's pretty dead on.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Just dead eye shooter.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually like
I wanna
bidets
try it,
are so
dude.
exciting to me because I've never tried one.
It does a good
I
job.
want to like take a dump at your house
Yeah.
now. Go up to your house after and just shit.
Just like how I went to your house just for a cookie.
Yeah,
You come to
so
my
you
house
you kinda
just
owe me
for a
one.
shit.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Kind of owe me one.
Yeah, man.
I have a couple things. One more thing.
Wait. Couple things or one more thing?
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
I have a
Kyle.
couple. I have a couple things. My first thing
All right.
is Halloween. We were talking about Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah.
My mom brought it up. You were like a different type of ninja, like every single year.
For like 5 years
She
straight.
was like just consistently a ninja, and
Yeah.
kind of a little bit different.
I remember
He's
that.
always consistent.
Like, oh, what are you this year? I'm a fire ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you this year? I'm an ice ninja. I'm just a ninja.
Just standard ninja year 3.
Why are you so big into ninjas?
I couldn't tell you. I
Are
have
you
no
still
clue.
into ninjas?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Do you like anime?
Yeah, I watch
Yeah.
anime.
There's a little bit of
maybe
ninja
It's
Yeah.
kind of
there.
ninja-ish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could
some
be
ninja
like
vibes.
some like fighting action scenes.
Yeah.
So maybe it started with ninjas. Did you watch Ninja Turtles?
No, Ninja
Aw.
Turtles was never my thing. I remember being into, I think it's called Ninjago.
Oh wait, isn't that the Lego thing?
I
It's
think
like
so.
The
Yeah.
knockoff Legos a little bit.
I think it
No,
might have been
it's
like a
Legos.
branch of Lego.
Yeah, because there's like a
'cause
Ninjago movie.
Yeah, Lego Ninjago.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
And I think there was like, I don't even think it was really Ninjago. I think that came later, but there was a predecessor
Just some other
called
ninja dude.
Ninjutsu Lego, something like that, and I
Oh.
was into that. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
basically the same thing.
Yeah, you were into Legos, weren't you?
Not
Like-
that much,
oh.
not as much as Kevin. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big Lego guy.
I think so.
Bro, I haven't stepped on a Lego in so long, but that's like a type of pain that you just never forget.
Everyone knows, it's a universal feeling.
I think, do kids still play with Legos?
I hope so.
No, but
Do kids play? What do they do?
Do kids
I
play?
feel like no. I
they
feel
do?
like kids. There's a whole lot less actual playing nowadays.
I still see plenty of kids outside, like in the neighborhood.
That's good.
But, yeah, I'd agree with you.
But like, I never had. I can't imagine if I did have. If iPads were a thing, or if my family like
Yeah.
got that type of stuff when it first came out, which they were never like really that big into technology. So like, I'm kind of glad because I don't know if I was in 3rd grade and my mom and dad both had an iPad and like I could just grab it at any time, like in the car. I mean, obviously we had Game Boys, which kind of filled that void. But I don't know. I feel like I would have been way more addicted to my phone and stuff if I grew up now.
Yeah, maybe. But also, like you said, like the Game Boy and, just having regular consoles, like I think that shows like we were able to control ourselves with
That's
electronics
That's
and
true.
then still hang out outside.
Didn't
Yeah.
you like your dad catch you on your DS like late at night? You got
I
in
would
a lot of
always
trouble?
hide it under my pillow. I'm supposed to be in bed, school tomorrow in like 4 hours. I'm
Yeah.
still playing Pokemon.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, dude. Did you guys as parents have like limits on how much you could play stuff?
Mine did. My mom was like, "Yeah, you get 2 hours," and then I always went over the 2 hour mark. But like my sister would be like, "Kyle, your 2 hours are up," because we only had one TV ever. So like
Yeah.
all my other friends had 2 TVs. They'd be like, "Oh, just go to your other TV." I'm like, "I don't have another TV.
Yeah.
This is my TV." My sister kicked me off it. So that was like all of our fights were about the TV growing
Yeah.
up.
I remember the restrictions being on TV specifically, not
Yeah.
really video games. Yeah.
Damn,
Like, but
lucky.
I had to do my homework, and then I'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That my parents were like, as long as you get your shit done, like they were like, as long as you can manage and not have terrible grades, then you can play games. But as soon as the grades go to shit, I'm gonna take that game away.
Right.
Yeah. My sister brought this up to me. I have no recollection of it.
Ooh.
I remember kind of part of it. Okay, so I remember you had a big Lady Gaga face.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, like this. I also, okay, this is like a sidebar from this. I remember you used to wake up on Sundays,
This
like
is true.
early, and you listen to the radio. It's like our favorite radio station. It's like Kiss 106.1,
Uh-huh.
and he'd write down like the top 10 songs, right? It was like
So they would do the top 40 songs
40?
in the country every Sunday morning. They would rank them, and I would wake up at 10 a.m. to hit the top 20 because no way I'm waking up at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. And I
do
would
that.
literally write down the top 20 songs, post it on my wall, and by the end of like the year, I had a full wall of all of the hit songs,
Yeah.
and I was able to like track which ones came and left.
oh, this one had a great week too. Oh,
Yeah,
week 3 died
like-
down though.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Disco Stick, that hit number one
Yeah.
like 8 weeks in a row, and it blew my mind.
Wait, is that what it's called? Disco Stick?
I don't remember what
Who
it
was
was
that
called.
by?
Let's
Lady Gaga.
Let's
Oh,
have some
wait, are they
fun.
listing
Poker
just the
Face.
Lady Gaga songs or like?
No.
No, but there was
Oh.
like, but that was the time when Lady Gaga was like the
Huge.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had like Just Dance, Poker Face, Bad Romance.
Yeah, I think it was actually
Telephone.
Poker Face, not Disco Stick, that
Yeah.
hit like 8 weeks in a row. But
Damn, dude, I didn't really. You just rattled off. I forgot how many hits she
Yeah,
had.
dude, she had some bangers back in the day,
Mhm.
and
That's
so
crazy.
H was obsessed with them.
Telephone,
Yeah,
Alejandro.
dude, she had a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just get a clarification on like what was like the point? Like, what was the? Did you
What
just like?
was the point?
Did you just?
I don't think there was a point. I couldn't tell you. I don't even think I was into the music that I was listening to.
What is it like? Was it like maybe a satisfying thing?
Besides Lady Gaga, I'd say more maybe I just liked to track things. I was into rankings.
I kinda get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
I would
Did it
I
feel?
did that too.
Did you kind of feel like it was almost like like you were kind of collecting something? Like it was a collection of like I've manually tracked this for like weeks at a
I
time.
have files of important data.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
What's
Yeah.
funny is you probably could have just looked it up though, like
Oh, for
on
sure.
the family
Yeah.
computer, like on.
Jesus,
What was that?
Steve?
I probably did it for a year.
And
I'd
each
say.
one went on your wall.
Yeah.
So it, like filled your whole room.
It filled my
way
wall.
cooler if you just had never stopped and you've been doing it every Sunday. For
That
like
would
10
actually
years.
be
In fact,
amazing.
I brought all my data. Huge fucking
Giant
file.
stack.
Bro.
File cabinet he rolls in.
Do they still do it? Do you know? You ever listen to 106.1?
I bet they do. But
That'd
I
be
don't
kind
know.
of cool if we like start that up again.
Yeah, I just haven't listened to the radio in like a
Exactly.
minute.
I know.
It's just,
I
it all
mean,
sucks.
radio's out, man.
Sucks,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
What type of music do you listen to?
I mean, if I'm not listening to a podcast or watching YouTube or, doing something else, if I'm listening to music, probably still like electronic, funky bass stuff, but I also listen to like the lo-fi.
Okay.
know,
Like
any-
who are some of your favorite artists? Do you do you have anyone in
I've
particular?
been really into Flamingosis.
I don't know who
lately.
that is.
That's okay. Yeah. But all of their albums are on Spotify and YouTube. And
Flamingosis.
Flamingosis.
I like the name.
Yeah.
Flamingosis.
It's very funky.
Sounds funky.
Yeah, very bass heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to like give a little diddle?
It's kind of
real
like
quick?
80s.
Oh.
Is it like that kind of shit?
Yeah, but with an actual like beat behind it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Not just
Yeah, I'm just gonna scat. I listen to scat music.
Skibbity-beep,
Dabbity-boop.
Okay. Anyways, where I was going with that Lady Gaga thing. So Karina reminded me of this. I don't recall this.
Okay.
Maybe you have a memory of this. But so we had like a boombox downstairs in my house, and like maybe we turned the radio on, or we had a CD or something, and like maybe we were having a dance party or something. It was like me, my sister, and you.
Okay.
And apparently you were just going so hard to this Lady Gaga song.
Okay.
And you were like strutting, like hard strutting and like doing shit with your hands.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm into it.
And she was just like, that was the most into it I've ever seen anyone dancing before.
That's
I
funny.
love it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said earlier, I was out there as a kid.
I mean, you've always seemed to have like quite a bit of like an air of confidence.
Yeah. I
to-
can appreciate that. As like a young middle schooler, like I would have been too afraid to let myself loose, but you were just fucking bad romancing around. Like,
Wait,
I am the queen
was it
here.
what you? It was it bad
It was
romance?
probably poker face. Whatever.
Probably.
You're probably like,
Yeah.
ma.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, no, I mean, I think that I've always thought that this might not make sense, but do you know who the YouTuber, or do you know like the YouTube channels called Vsauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I do.
there's like the main guy, there's a channel called Vsauce, then there's Vsauce 2, Vsauce 3, and each channel is run by like a different guy, and they each have their own little like, kind of like science videos, but it's more of like,
Oh, really? Maybe I'm not thinking of the right guy.
well,
Is one of them Vinny?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm thinking of Vine Sauce, which I think is different.
Yes, it might be different, but
Yeah.
there's this. So that basically, there's these YouTubers, this team or like this group called Vsauce, and Michael is the main guy, and he has the main channel, and it's basically like he does these science videos where it's like, what's past infinity, and it'll basically be him like he's like I think he has like a science background, and he'll basically do this whole in-depth video breaking down the concept of infinity and like can you get past it and.
So he's like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Kind of like that, yeah.
But,
Like
like,
he
less
makes
of a
stuff
douche.
like enjoyable for the average person. So yeah, I guess similar to that. But then each channel has their own little specialty. So there's this other one, Vsauce 3, is this guy named Jake Roper, and I've always thought that you are like a parallel to Jake Roper.
Look him up.
Really?
Not
Yes.
like with the way he looks, but just if you watch his videos, like the way he talks and carries himself, I'm like, that's like I could see Kyle doing this.
Like personality wise. Gotcha.
Yeah, and just like this sense of confidence, but also like kind of like this like calmness to you, you know? I don't know. Like I feel like if I was to get in like a big fight or like debate,
What?
I would want Kyle on my team because he would. I feel like you could be like the calm. Like, do you ever freak out? Will you ever like go ape shit and like?
He hit me with a lightsaber once.
I was gonna bring up a fight that me and Kyle had.
Oh, please.
Yeah, where we were really young and
We had a couple. We had some scuffles.
yeah. But I remember vividly we were in Paul's garage and
Paul was one of your neighbors.
Yeah, one of the older influences on our life. And I remember vividly that he convinced us to fight. I don't think we were mad at each other.
He would just like he convinced me one time to like punch Kevin in the face, but like
Yeah.
I really didn't want to punch his little brother.
Paul would just
So
instigate.
I like so slowly swung at him.
Yeah, so he had us fight, and I remember not knowing what to do, so I just pulled your ears.
Okay, I remember that. I think you like pinned me down.
Yeah.
Because I was always like smaller.
Yeah.
And he grabbed my ears and
and just pulled him because I didn't want to like hit you, of course.
Hard or
I was probably like,
I don't know.
hey,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
but
that
it wasn't
level.
like anything extreme. But like we got into some scuffles. I remember one time, we played football in your backyard,
Mhm.
and it would be like we used to do like Kevin versus us, which is like H's little brother
So unfair.
against us two, and like we play like tackle, and he
Yeah.
could never tackle us, so we just like truck him.
Yeah.
But one time it was like me and you, and then
wait, you would do 2v1, you two versus him?
Yeah.
yeah, it was like Kevin trying to score.
It's so stupid.
He liked
You
it,
guys
though.
probably thought you were the shit too. Kyle probably went home like, man, I just destroyed
I
Kevin.
just ran for 700 yards and like 8 touchdowns.
We ragged on Kevin a lot because he was the youngest.
Yeah, and like we did that to little Kyle too. But
Yeah.
Paul, they also did that to us growing
exactly.
up. So it was like it was our
It was the duo, Mac and Paul.
yeah. And then they would do that to us. So then we did it to the younger kids, and Kevin didn't do it to anyone. So
Yeah.
Kevin got stuck with it.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we would do like sometimes we do Kevin as all-time offense. It was me versus you. And so one time, I think like something happened where like we disagreed on something, and the next play like I kicked off to you, and you just trucked the shit out of me.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, we're playing hardball now.
I was vengeful.
Yeah. So then
Okay.
I trucked you.
Yeah.
And then we were both on the ground, and we got the scuffle of like fighting for the ball or something. And then like I just remember getting up and like in my little voice screaming like, "What the hell?" and then like stormed off and just walked home.
Oh.
Because I was a big bitch when I was a
HE
kid.
double hockey stick.
Yeah, that was my first time like dropping the hell bomb.
you know what's so with some of our like things on TikTok that have been like popping off recently, we've got a lot of comments of something along the lines of like, damn, we really all had the same childhood, huh? And it's like people who are maybe like in 9th grade now, or people who are like 30 that grew up on like the other side of the country. And it's like crazy because despite whether you're a different generation or like a different part of the country or even a different part of the world, a lot of people did the exact same things, the exact same way that we did them growing up. And it is weird because it's like, I don't know, you feel like part of you is like, oh, maybe this was unique to like our group, but it's probably not.
School culture remains consistent. It
Yeah.
seems. Yeah, because I mean, kids are gonna act like kids.
Although the ripstick battles, that's pretty unique.
That's unique.
I would
think so,
challenge
dude.
anyone that did ripstick battles
In a group.
in a group.
I
Yeah, you think
guarantee
there's a
it.
squad of kids with ripsticks in your neighborhood.
Dude,
Maybe.
ripsticks were huge.
True.
Yeah, but they
Kids
weren't that
nationwide had ripsticks.
yeah.
And I guarantee there was neighborhoods in like New York where 3 kids had ripsticks. They're fucking around.
Yeah, but okay. Maybe they didn't call it ripstick battles. That's
yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah,
That's our title.
it's our thing, John.
Yeah.
What
it was
would they
awkward.
call it? That's the most.
Ripstick fighting? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, but I actually gave my ripstick to my little cousin, so and she's riding it now. She's
Nice.
riding hard. So
Did you give her new wheels? Because the wheels get all
I had to
fucked
get
up
a new
after
wheel
while.
at one point because my back wheel was just nothing because I just ripped so hard.
I always felt bad about mine because it was so different from the.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
like the
you had the
off-
shit one.
I had
The
the, yeah,
wave.
it was so
the
shitty.
wave.
Yes, the
It was, like,
wave.
super stiff.
And it was like a checkboard pattern with a skull on it.
Yeah.
And it had like
Gnarly.
wider platforms, but I don't think it performed as well.
No, it was like more stiff, and sometimes you just start going diagonal and you don't know why.
Yeah, and the first time I went diagonally, I think Paul said it. He was like, "Oh wow, H, you're drifting," and I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm drifting!" And no way was it
You're like, this
purposeful.
is actually just forward for me.
Yeah, this is sick.
This is how it goes.
Have you guys ever looked up like pro rip stickers
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Is it actually?
Well,
They, like, grind.
They're not like pros, but there's people that do like full on tricks with their rip sticks. Like
That's
they go to
sick.
skate parks and do like kick flips and grinding and
I feel like that's so hard because it's so heavy. Like,
Well,
how do you kick?
I want that to be me so bad.
Yeah, dude, I
That'd
should
be
have
so
ripped
awesome.
harder.
yeah. I've always said if I could go back, like if I could start life over again, I would really try to put all my focus in being like a scooter or skater or
Yeah.
something. 'Cause I think that's such a cool community.
It is. I watch skateboarding videos like all the time.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
skateboarding's cool.
hmm I tried to get into it during the past couple months. I
did.
can't ollie yet, but I have the balance thing down.
So you can ride a skateboard.
I can ride it.
You can
Nice.
confidently ride it without feeling like you're gonna like eat shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd say I'm
okay.
at that level.
Like if you were to go down a hill, would you be confident that you can
what
stop?
kind of level?
Like how about like our
Or-
hill? It's just like a nice little hill,
Like a 30-degree.
like the hill by my old house.
That's a little steep.
It wasn't
I
that
don't know.
steep.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but
I used
like,
to ride my ripstick down the hill. We used to like ride
Well,
skateboards
okay.
down the
With
hill.
ripsticks though,
You
we would
can
have
slow
to go side to side, or else if you just went straight down, the ripstick gets fucking wobbly.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
used to sit on it and go down the hill.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
a little
you
different.
were cooler. You were cooler than me.
yeah, you know.
no, I feel like with the skate community, I just feel like I'd like to be a part of it because it seems like that's one of the few communities where there doesn't seem like there's any assholes in it. Do you think
feel like
there
they're
are?
all assholes?
No, I feel like they're like maybe they're like harder to warm up to, but it seems like the community is filled with like just more like down to earth people than other communities.
I won't say no assholes, but I will say they seem very supportive of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the older skate community is cooler. The young skate community, like high school skaters, probably a lot of assholes. No, I'm not saying they're all assholes, but there's just
Yeah.
like the douchey guy at the skate park that's like, it's like that Vine where it's like, dude, do you smoke weed? And he's like, yeah, a lot.
But like when I think of douchey high school kids, I'd rather hang out with the skater kid than like the star football kid, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
I just feel like maybe they're both douchey, but maybe I feel
Yeah.
like the skater one
different
is more of
douche.
like an outsider in a way.
Mellow.
Yeah, they don't. I think that the skaters don't they don't give a shit if they're the shit.
And I also don't think it's a generational thing. It's probably just when people are in high school, they're shittier people.
That's
Yeah.
probably the main thing. There's
Yeah.
like in any group of people, there's like nice people, there's mean people,
Yeah.
there's quiet people, there's loud people.
Profound.
Thank you.
Speaking of like communities, you were really into Overwatch.
I was.
Are you still as into Overwatch as you were a couple years ago?
No.
Yeah, this
I
kid
haven't
gamed
played
in our dorm hard.
in quite a while now. But yeah, I mean, I knew what you were doing. We could talk about this, right? What you were doing?
yeah.
Well, so I followed the Overwatch League, and you were actually working for one of the teams, the Houston Outlaws, and that was my favorite team of the league. And when I found out that you were actually like working for them,
No, you was your favorite team because I was working for them, right? Yeah, that's what you meant. To
so
say.
I reached out and I was like, "Hey, that's sick." And yeah, we had a little conversation about it. But yeah, I was really into Overwatch. Now I mainly play the big hits right now are Fall Guys and Among Us.
I've never
and
played Fall Guys.
I've been
Yeah.
playing Valorant.
Okay, yeah. Are you
Fall Guys
into
is very fun.
Counter Strike or like were you ever had a Counter Strike phase or not really?
I didn't play CS, but Kevin, I swear to God, was pro level. He is the shit at CS, and he nearly got an esports scholarship, but decided he didn't want to do it anymore because it was
Damn.
kind of like dominating his life.
He's like burnt out.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he stopped playing, and now he just plays like Valorant or like even CS with his friends just casually. But yeah, he was the CS guy.
Well, yeah, because I remember like people like you told me about it, but I even remember other people saying like, "Yo, like H's brother is like pro level Counter Strike player," which is pretty crazy. Because that I would that's probably a lot of people would agree that's probably the most competitive esport in the world.
Yes.
And it has been for many years. So the fact that he was like that fucking good when it's like the biggest sport in like the whole world is crazy.
Mhm.
And but what is funny is like that, like you said, where he got burnt out and it was like dominating his life. That's like a really common thing with Counter-Strike specifically, but I guess any esport. A lot of people get to a point where like you get really good at it, but a lot of them get like sucked too deep into where
Mm-hmm.
I guess that could happen with any sport really, but
I mean, like think about Michael Jordan. He stopped playing basketball because he was just
so
kind
fucking
of. I think he was
burnt out.
burnt out, and they had like a lockdown, and he was like,
Yeah.
I've heard in like other huge esports with like $1 million tournaments and shit like Dota and League and other shooters, like they just practice every single day like for over 10 hours. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
that's what
it's just insane.
Yeah, like the people, they wake up. That's their whole life.
Yeah.
You wake up, you practice for hours with your team. Then maybe you'll have like an actual couple matches, and then the next week you'll fly across the country, go to like $1 million tournament, and like it's cool, but it's got to be just so draining.
Draining, yeah.
And
And
it's-
you were around that lifestyle.
Well, yeah, and that's why I could see it, because a lot of the players that I knew when I worked there like hated the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're professionals, but they wake up talking shit about it. Like, I don't want to go fucking play this stupid ass game, but they're like the best in the world at it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
They're
it's
just
like
tired of it.
yeah, and it's crazy because in esports, so many of their careers end in like a lot of them retire when they're 24, 25. Not because some of them you kind of have to retire because when you get to like 28, your reaction time is worse.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, like there's very
28.
few esports players that are at the top of their game when they're like 30.
And I feel like
Really?
like because they retire so young, like what do they do after? Like,
Yeah.
do they just get regular? Like, can you run into Jake, for example, at like McDonald's? Like,
Yeah,
is he gonna
well-
put it on his resume? You know?
Well, yeah, so
I guess.
with a lot of them, I think their hope is that like you can play competitive esports for as long as you can, and then when you get to a point where you're not the best anymore, you hope that you've built some sort of online presence where you can be like
Stream.
like a streamer where you don't really need to be the best, or you can be a host, which a lot of them are now, like commentators.
Right.
But
What about like coaches? Are there like coaches?
yeah,
Yeah.
There's head coaches, there's assistant coaches, there's the team I was at.
What?
They had a general manager who was there every day, head coach who was there every day, and assistant coach who was there every day.
Did they like work out? Like, is there like a training regimen?
Yeah,
Like finger training or like?
well, not in that sense. It's more
Little
of like
finger push-ups.
yeah, like finger. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't as much as like that as it was like, hey, so this is our game plan, and like when we do this type of attack or this type of push, we need you to go here and make this play at this time, and then they'll like every day they watch film.
Lots
Like-
of strats.
Yeah, like
it's like a real.
it's legit
Professional
sports.
sport,
Like
yeah.
they would have organized film sessions where they'd go and they'd watch their match and say, hey, Jake, when you went here, this kind of fucked us over. So next time we need you to go here and do that. And like,
Yeah.
We need to do that with our Warzone team so we can get better. Do you ever play Warzone?
I played Warzone.
yo,
Okay.
you should play
Bro,
Warzone
yeah,
with
hop
us.
on Warzone
Sure.
with us.
Yeah.
That'd be so
you good?
fun.
We need good players. in
You're
our
probably
team.
good.
I'm okay.
You're just good at video games, so I'm not that good.
I'm decent.
No,
I
you
never played Fortnite though, and you guys have talked about
never
Fortnite.
once.
Yeah.
a lot.
You never dropped out of the
I
battle
never
bus.
once started up Fortnite.
That's actually crazy for like a gamer too.
Yeah.
But maybe that's kind of good though because you're like that shows you're like a pure gamer. It's like that was like the Antichrist. you know?
pure, unlike you normies.
Wait, was Fortnite impure, or is it just
I don't
like?
know. It's been kind of infiltrated by.
It swept the nation.
It did. So I could get it being like someone that's a big gamer and like now everyone's obsessed with gaming all of a sudden. It's just like some, kind of dumb game. It's like, where were you when this other game was cool? You know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
could probably be annoying.
I always kick myself because I remember seeing Fortnite being like previewed at their booth at PAX before it even like became a big thing.
Really?
And when I saw it, I was kind of like, I didn't really like the font.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think anything of
The
it.
font turned you off?
I'm a big font guy.
I've never heard that from anyone.
I can get that.
I don't know. I'm pretty into graphic design.
Okay.
Is it?
So-
Did the art style of the game, like the cartoony vibe, turn you off too? Actually,
Not
the
really.
Overwatch is kind of
Yeah,
Yeah.
Overwatch and like even Valorant now.
How's
pretty,
their font?
Pretty cartoony, realistic.
Good font.
The Valorant's font
Oh,
and
that'd
graphic
be-
design, like
Oh,
all of their
shit.
marketing is chef's kiss.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Okay.
It's turned on by font.
But I mean, like I saw the gameplay and I saw the font, of course, and I just didn't think anything of it. Like I didn't think it would turn into what it did, and I was like always kicking myself thinking I should have like invested in Fortnite, you know, if only I had known
Yeah.
what kind of thing it would be.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you like, even if you don't like, there's a lot of big streamers and YouTubers now who don't play Fortnite at all anymore, but they blew up because of Fortnite, and they built this fan base, and now they're like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go be like a COD streamer or like a Fall Guys streamer or whatever now. Yeah, it's crazy how many people Fortnite has like changed their whole life. It's actually insane.
It's made careers for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got me very addicted to video games.
Well, Fortnite, I think, is what really made, in the last couple of years, is what made gaming more like mainstream, I
yeah.
guess. Not that gaming, I mean, before that, gaming was still popular, but this made it like cool to be a streamer.
Yeah, like Drake's playing it and like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Travis Scott.
I was
and
gonna
all these
say
people.
like gaming has always been hugely popular, but if Drake is playing a game, then it's gotten mainstream.
Like pro athletes are streaming and celebrities are streaming.
Exactly.
T-Pain's streaming. I mean, he's been streaming for a while.
T-Pain's always been into.
And
I
love T-Pain, dude.
Around when I was working with the Outlaws, there was a day when I almost got to meet T-Pain, but because our team, so T-Pain has always been huge into Overwatch, and he was always trying to get into the streaming community, I guess. And there was some event organized where people were gonna go and like hang out with T-Pain for the day and like make videos with him. And like some of the guys on the team got to go, but I had to go film some other shit. Damn. I was really bummed.
But yeah, there have been big. I remember seeing like big names backing Overwatch League and thinking, okay, yeah, it's gotten mainstream enough. Like I think Shaq was like sponsored it, and some other celebrities. So.
Yeah,
dude, Shaq's got his toe in everything, bro.
I know.
Fucking voice crack. There it is.
There we go.
That's the Kyle I know.
But he's been in every commercial ever. Like Gold
Icy
Bond, Icy Hot,
The
General Insurance, Buick, fucking.
There's no way he fits in a Buick.
Yeah, he's like, it's
even their biggest
perfect amount of
SUV.
space for you. He's like, dude, you're 7'2".
Yeah.
I'm like 400 pounds. You're not fitting in a Buick.
Do you
What
think?
does he drive?
Monster truck? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he does drive a Buick, but he probably has to have custom everything.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
When you're that big, dude, you gotta have. Like, have you seen him holding a water bottle?
No.
It just looks like the tiniest.
Looks like
thing
a
in his hand.
toothpick.
Yeah. Like he was doing that one chip challenge back when that was a thing. He did it on TV. And he picks up a water bottle and he's like, sipping on
One
it.
chip?
You don't remember
You
that?
didn't hear about that?
The one chip challenge?
No, what's that?
It was a while
So
back.
it's by this brand named Paqui, Paqui, and I actually love their zesty lime flavor, but their one chip challenge was they made like the hottest tortilla chip ever.
Okay.
And so the challenge was to just eat this one chip and survive. And like people got destroyed by it.
That's a genius marketing
It
scheme.
is, yeah.
One of my
That's
cousins tried
own
like
packaging.
just a corner of it and he like couldn't hear.
But like,
my
do you
God.
think it's worse than when we ate one habanero pepper?
I
It's
don't
probably
know.
similar.
It's probably similar, but I think it's a little different because it might just the habanero has like a specific taste where it's like I'm eating a spicy pepper and it's gross. Maybe the chip is like
Maybe it's like more. It feels like more like chemically made spicy, as opposed to like a natural spice.
I think it just tastes straight up bad.
it probably can't. There's no way it tastes good. But
Yeah.
yeah, I remember Shaq tried it on TV and he was like holding steady, and out of nowhere he's just like, oh, and then he like picks up a water bottle and it just looks so small in his hands.
Well, he was on Hot Ones.
It
Yeah.
was,
And like him eating those little wings are
Yeah.
so funny.
I know.
Have you ever had a habanero, H?
I have not eaten a pepper. No,
Don't.
I like
Would you?
only eat like spicy food. I swear to God.
Yeah, so
but
maybe you could handle it.
You could
Yeah.
handle it better than we could probably.
We should bring habaneros for our guests.
We
eat
just
this
all,
and then do the episode.
Yeah, dude. Did you watch that episode?
I did.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked so much.
Well, I'd be down if we want to stop by the store real quick.
I'm good. You can try it. I'm retiring from my habanero days.
Yeah, I think I'll wait at
was
least like 3 years maybe, and then I could, because I've told Kyle when I rewatch that episode or that clip, I actually feel like I remember the feeling that is in my throat and chest
Slowly
when I eat
burning
that.
down your body
Oh
until
God.
it just finally exits on fire too.
By the way, did we ever ask you, were your poops bad the next
I got
day?
the bad. Yes, they were
Yeah,
bad.
they were
the
bad
next
poops.
morning was painful.
Yeah. All right. Well, before I move on to like something else I want to talk about, this show has allowed us to reconnect and like with people that I otherwise probably wouldn't
Yeah.
have reconnected with.
Yes,
like
that's true.
This has been so cool because like you were one of our best friends growing up, and not that we ever like had any falling out. We just slowly kind of like
Drifted.
Our
I guess.
paths, drifted.
we just kind of grew apart a little bit, but like we've always still like been close with you, and like I would still have always considered you a friend. But it's so cool because like with our buddy Joe Rossman, who I didn't really know very well, he was on the show, and now he's like a good friend, and now we got to have H again, and I think that this is really exciting for me because I'm like, damn, we might just make a bunch of new friends because of our show.
Yeah, and
You
I
know?
mean, like, I don't think you guys are just making connections because of, people coming onto the show. I remember reaching out when you guys were first doing this podcast,
Yeah.
and I kind of praised you guys for having such a relatable, lighthearted, podcast just that was super fun to listen to.
Yeah, well, you were one of
Was
the.
it fun to listen to though? The first one sucked.
Yeah, we were not very good,
Dude,
but
so bad.
I think you guys are a little hard on yourself.
I don't know. Did you watch that video we watched through our
well, he
episode?
liked H was one of our first fans somehow.
I was.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
It's like-
H, you really were one of the because like we had some
Got low
OG
standards.
fans of people we don't know, but we didn't develop those. Like you were there before
Mhm.
all the OG fans.
Yeah,
Well, I guess because I knew you guys were doing it. They had no clue what they were entering.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's cool. What are you up to nowadays? For like, we talked a lot about the old shit, but what are you up to now?
Well, right now, living with my girlfriend, so that's cool.
Didn't you get a cat?
Huh?
Didn't you guys get a
We
cat?
got a cat. Yeah.
What's the cat's name?
The cat's name is Porridge. She is 5 months old.
Aw.
2 days ago.
I like the name. How'd you guys like?
Porridge.
Why porridge?
We were thinking lots of soup names like
Chicken noodle.
bisque, gumbo,
tomato.
chowder. Yeah.
Oh, chowder would be
Why
a good
soup
name.
names?
We like food names. I don't
French
know.
onion.
Yeah.
Dorito.
No, soup names fit cats.
Yeah.
I agree.
I see that. Chowder would be a good name. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're hoping like maybe
Noodle.
in a couple years we get like a corgi and name it Puddle.
Puddle.
Puddle and Porridge.
Okay.
Puddle's
Yeah.
not soup though, right?
It no.
It could be. I mean,
Yeah, I guess it
it's
could.
kind of soup. It's like ground soup.
If you think about it, it's soup.
It's kind of
Yeah.
soup.
I like that.
But yeah, no, I have plenty of pictures to show if you want.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see after. But yeah, so you're about to graduate
We are.
and be done forever.
Yes. I will be done with college
What's
in
your major?
December. I major in math / computer science.
And like, what's the dream? Do you have like a dream job, or are you just kind of like winging it, trying to figure out?
Mathematical computer man.
What?
Mathematical computer man.
Yeah, he wants to be a math computer man.
I want to be a computer when I grow up.
Same, dude. I've had that dream. We've all had that dream.
No, I have no fucking clue. No idea.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Some people have a very specific like, this is my thing and this is what I want to do, and then I think other people like, for me at least, I know like in my head there's no other thing I want to do other than this type of content making stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I know with my sister, she's like still trying to figure it out. Not that she's like, I like my job, but she's like, I still don't know what the end all be all dream is,
And I feel like no one does until they actually find it, really.
yeah.
That's true.
And I'd say if I were to like choose some sort of like field or whatever, I would want to work in something that incorporates like my hobbies like graphic design and maybe even gaming and my mathy side. Find a blend, like maybe
You get the stats of all the games. You be the stat guy.
The
That was
stat
what my
guy,
dream would have
yeah.
been for
He
sports.
starts writing down the top 20 esports games every week, taping them on his wall.
I'm perfect for this position.
You could start a podcast and talk about your top 20 games.
See, okay. The thing is, I don't ever see myself as a content creator, besides maybe casually streaming, but because I like to consume content too much, where I would just rather consume something in the moment instead of like making my
it.
own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like you'd rather spend your time like getting to listen to a podcast than like making your own or something like that.
Building my own, yeah, that's not my passion, but like listening definitely is fun for me.
I
Yeah.
could see you streaming though.
I've streamed a handful of times.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Like on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, let me know when you're streaming.
we've-
I'll hop on.
Okay, cool.
I'll check it.
Yeah,
Well, not
follow
hop
me.
on, but
twitch.tv/riverotter with 3 T's.
Yeah,
River
River Otter.
Otter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
what
we
what do
stream
you?
a lot of Smash.
Oh,
Why are you River Otter?
It's my favorite animal.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
That's good.
they're fucking cute, dude.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
so
They're
cute.
hard not to like.
Did you know that they have like little pockets underneath their armpits to hold like rocks and stuff?
Oh, dude.
Like skin pockets.
Like, ah,
Yo, that's kind of sick.
there's my rock.
Yeah, and then they use them to like, break sea urchins open and eat them.
Genius.
You know a lot about sea otter or river otters.
Yeah.
So are you like anti-sea otter then?
No,
It's like
any
the rival?
otter's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
River otters are just smaller and cute.
River otters are cuter for sure.
Yeah.
but-
I love the photos of them just on their back, floating
Yeah.
with like a little rock in their paws or
Or
something.
they're like hugging each other
Mhm.
or like cleaning each other.
There's
Oh.
plenty of cute photos.
Dude, I saw a photo of a cat's X-ray.
Yeah,
like
the paw.
the little paw
I
X-ray.
saw that too.
What?
It went viral. It's like, yo, this is like what a cat's paw getting an X-ray looks
Oh,
like.
can you see like the claws retract or something? Like
No,
where they
you just
go,
see it's
or-
just a cute little.
Look at it.
Oh,
It's so
almost
cute.
that
doesn't
is
look real.
cute.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Nice visual gag for the podcast.
Yeah.
They're not gonna see it.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's why you guys should check out the YouTube version of our show. We actually have gained like 600 subscribers in a day and a half because one of our TikToks popped off. So if you guys are on one of the audio streaming platforms, or if you're new around here for whatever reason, go subscribe on YouTube and hit the little bell thing right next to it so you get notified every time we upload, because otherwise you might miss it. Also, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/PIMS podcast where you guys can pledge $5, $10, or $15 and you get a bunch of extra content. A couple of months ago, we revamped it and like changed some of the tiers and stuff. So you guys just go check it out. You get a bunch of cool stuff if you like the show.
Can you no longer get images of Kyle's feet?
No, they're still there.
You can
Oh,
still
good.
get those.
Oh,
You
good.
just get other better stuff as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out I never got mine, but
You never got your feet
I
pictured?
never got my
Wait.
feet
No,
picked.
they're available.
They're
They
up
were
there.
available.
Oh, you have to go to the.
You have to do it on
Oh.
Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't manually like.
I was expecting a
Like-
text.
You're like, I can do that.
I mean,
can
we
just do
do.
the
I still got the
MVP.
photos,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
so we
okay.
can send those to you. But yeah,
I haven't seen those in a while.
they're not good.
I'm sure they're not good.
Update
My
them.
feet aren't good.
Update your feet.
I should, dude. I should get like a pedicure and then
Yeah.
redo it. Make them look all sexy. and
Maybe
stuff.
like we should do like a PIMS spa day for like a celebration when we hit like episode 200.
Why?
Just like just to reward
Why?
ourselves. Don't you want to get a spa day, Kyle?
I mean, that sounds cool, but that seems like
I've been dreaming of
All right.
going to the spa for so long.
Right?
I just feel like a full body massage would be so nice. Like professional, you know. I just want that so bad.
I want
Okay.
a full ordeal.
here's what we do. We get all of our guests ever that have been on PIMS. We get a big group PIMS massage.
a big
perfect
we get a,
for COVID.
we get a
Well,
whole
maybe when this is all over.
we get a whole caravan and they give us like a
Yeah.
big. They say if you bring like 12 people, you get a discount.
Yeah.
So
We
it's
just
like
bring the whole squad.
Is
Is that actually a thing?
No,
Oh,
no. But
okay. Well,
we just
it's-
hop out of a van and like, here's my squad.
yeah,
Rolling into
it's
the
H,
massage parlor.
you, me, Shim, Willig, Luke, my buddy Anthony, Blake,
Dane, Joe. That's a lot of
and
people.
Joe, and then my sister and your sister.
Oh my God.
And my dad. 13 people.
Steve.
Yeah.
A bunch of young
Can I
people.
be in between Steve and you?
Yeah, sure.
That's like the premium spot.
Yeah.
All right, H. Well, I'm excited for you for graduating and everything.
Thank you.
And to see, what ends up happening. Well, we have to have you on again sometime soon.
We didn't even dive into our college days. Me and him were
Yeah, you guys
roommates in
roomed
college.
together.
We were
Yeah.
college roommates, Kyle and Kyle.
Yeah, we could probably talk
Squaw.
about that too, but we're already at like an hour and 10 minutes or something. So,
We can get it next time.
For
one
sure.
more thing here that I just have to talk about before we hop into the segments. There was an article that got posted of a lady who decided to break a world record. Now, this world record is not quite something I would want to be known for personally. Her name, Lisa Sparks.
I already know what this is.
Just based on the name, you might be able to get an idea of what she does professionally.
Did she do
In-
electricity power stunts?
Yes, she is an
She's
electrician.
an electrician. She invented a
Oh.
light bulb.
Oh, wow.
So this was in 2004, but I just saw a thing about this right now.
You know what I like about this podcast? We stay current.
Yeah, like sometimes our A's and F of the weeks are not of the week. It's like an F of like the last decade.
Yeah, it's like I just found this basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no like real rules here. So in 2004, Lisa Sparks broke the world record for the highest number of men slept with in a single day, sleeping with a total of 919 men in 24 hours.
Sparks were flying.
Whoa.
That's disgusting.
What?
Now, someone took it upon themselves to calculate exactly how much is this. So,
much
919 men with the average dick size of 5.16 inches. So 919 times 5.16 is 4,742 inches of penis.
It's a lot.
And then he says average strokes to completion is like 50 strokes. So 4,742 times 50 is 237,100 inches of penis. Now, 237,100 inches divided by 12 is 19,758 feet. So she got, so then he did a 19,758 feet is equivalent to 3.74 miles of penis.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that's a lot.
So in one day, she got about 3.75 miles of penis.
How did she
find that many people. I don't even
Find
know.
1,000 guys
I don't
that
think-
were all available that day.
Desperation.
I mean, I'm sure they were all like porn stars, right?
Well, if she was a porn star, she probably had somewhat of a following. And she's like, hey, meet up here. We're all going to fuck me.
But she was able to hit up people within the community.
I guess.
But like, bro, actually try and imagine like how much that is. That's nonstop.
That should be the last guy.
For 20, I can't even stay up for 20. Bro, she literally, like, I'm not even trying to sound graphic and gross, but she had to have just been like a slab of meat.
Yeah.
Like,
She probably just laid on her back, dude.
I
Like,
know, it's so fucked.
I just-
And all these guys are like, they're, if they wanted to break a world record and be the most efficient, there was probably a line of like guys waiting.
yeah.
It's like, all right, you show up at 2:15, you show up at 2:30.
I don't
what
want
number am I? I'm number 854. Like they call
They
it.
all have tickets.
854. That's me. That's me.
They're like sitting down with like their little like
God.
card.
Orifice available.
that's so-
854. Step up.
That's so. Like I wonder if it couldn't have been like to completion
No, I
for
think
each
that's.
guy. That would take
Oh,
a
so
long
you-
time.
Well,
it might have just
but
been
then
like
that wouldn't really mean anything because one guy
No,
could just
that's still
do
sex.
one pump and leave.
that's still sex. It was in there.
But my point is that wouldn't be a very hard world record to break then.
I mean,
let's
could
see
you
do
break
it,
that?
John.
If I could do just one pump 919
No,
times.
you could not. That's a lot of pumps, dude.
What do you mean? No, I.
You
but
think
I'm-
you'd stay hard? No.
No, but I'm not saying me. There's 919 guys all doing one pump. That's easy.
Not for her. That's so many pumps.
That's still
If
easy.
average is
That is
50,
brutal.
Think about how many times that is.
No, but you just said they're not doing 50 pumps. They're doing one.
I know, but saying the average
50
is 50,
strokes.
and she's
Yeah.
still getting like at least 900. There may
Oh,
have been
so
a
yeah,
guy
so
like,
she's having sex
did
like
like 3.
18 times. You get what I'm saying?
is that the right math?
Because like if each guy,
Shakes his head. Math
no,
majors
no,
out
no,
these fucking idiots.
900 divided by 50,
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Is
Yeah,
it,
fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Wait, I'm doing this math here. Let me. 900
Yeah, it's
divided
2
by
times 9.
Yeah,
900 divided by what? 18.
50.
50.
50.
Oh, okay.
So
You're right. You're right. My
that's what
fault.
I'm saying. So if each guy does just one pump, that's like 50 sessions.
Yeah.
Or no, 18 sessions. Well, I don't know, guys.
It's 18.
Yeah, that's what I meant. All right. I just had to get that out there. I was absolutely mind blown that Lisa Sparks is still alive
Thanks
after
for
that.
dude.
All right.
I'm so glad we're moving on.
Thank you.
We're going to hop into the segments here. Okay, so moving on to our segments, we have Why'd You Google That and fan questions. So for my Why'd You Google That this week, do bananas, I typed in do bananas, and I got do bananas make your penis bigger?
Whoa.
It is known
There's no way.
that men with a healthy heart can achieve a few extra inches, and banana has the right amount of potassium, which makes it ideal for improving blood circulation.
You can inflate better.
Yeah,
see.
and so it doesn't necessarily make your penis bigger, but if you have a healthy heart, you get a
More
few
blood
extra
flow.
inches.
More blood flow.
All right.
So with that being said, just eat more bananas and you'll get some more blood in your penis.
Well, I'm allergic to bananas.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
sorry, Kyle.
So
No
that might
extra
explain.
inches.
yeah, explains a lot. So yeah, there you go.
Okay. Well, so I wanted to stay on the Lisa Sparks topic. So
Oh,
I wanted
no.
to learn
Good
more.
God. I wanna-
Jesus, dude, you wanted to get away
Come
from
on.
that.
We're back at it.
Did
So-
you type in her name?
Yeah, she's got 3 X's. Lisa Sparks.
Okay,
You know,
that's
like-
not what I saw. I saw Sparks with an S.
Well, she popped up.
Okay.
So now I got some.
You just
holy
type-
shit.
what did you type
so
in?
I googled like Lisa Sparks world record, and then I clicked on this article, and then now it's a bunch of like these sex world records, and I can just go through some highlights here. Longest orgasm, 83 minutes.
Oh,
I wanted to guess. Fuck. What would you have guessed?
Not 83 minutes.
Not
dude.
83 minutes.
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
how? Does it
She's
get-
got the permanent sexual arousal disorder. She averages 250 per day.
I feel like you just can't function.
No, that sucks. I
Like-
remember watching
Yeah.
this like TLC documentary about someone with that condition, and they're working like a factory job, and she's on this machine,
Oh
and
my
she's just like,
God.
It's
Sorry,
like,
what was
you
it like?
She's like, why would you pick that job?
Well, she's gonna have them regardless of if she's on a
She
Zamboni
has
or
to
not.
do
I
something.
know, but and then she like starts crying because she like can't help it. And it, like,
Oh well, now it's
Cry
sad.
like a good cry or a
No,
cry like
it's
I'm
like she's
depressed because I
frustrated.
hate this.
she's frustrated because I don't
Do you
know.
think that like each one feels good, or do you have it so much to where you're just numb to it feeling good?
Probably a bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably still feels good, but it's probably like, oh my god, again.
I'm just tired of this.
Yeah.
Because like getting a hug feels good, but if I was just be hugged all day, I'd be pretty annoyed, you know. And so I'm just trying to
Yeah.
compare it to something
I
else.
wouldn't compare it to
Yeah.
that, but that works. Okay, most prolific father. How many kids? This guy's from. Was born in the king of Morocco, Moulay Ismail Ibn Sharif.
How many kids did he have?
1672 to 1727.
Oh, he was like a king then.
How many kids? Yeah, how many kids?
Dude,
I'm gonna
like,
say in the hundreds.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say 900.
Okay, John's close. 1,014.
Oh my. Okay.
Now
Look at this fucking guy. This guy
that's see
fucks.
like
With
that's a
small-ass
lot,
head.
but I feel like that could be beat nowadays due to sperm donors. Like
Okay.
I think someone could donate sperm like,
feel like addicted to
every
donating
day and
Donate
have
so much sperm.
yeah, and then you don't even have
Yeah.
to be the one responsible of like making a baby. You just give the sperm, and then like you could have like 10,000 kids probably.
Right.
You know, so I bet there's someone now that has more than that, but it might not be like tracked the same way.
Okay. Well, here's most prolific mother. How many would you guess?
It has to be much lower.
Yeah, like just doing the math, it's gotta
Yeah.
be lower.
But like
She
if
could have had like a ton of
so,
twins.
she could have a baby. She could have a baby in 9 months and then get pregnant right after.
Oh, I like how you're doing this.
There might be a
So-
little grace period. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't say when she lived, but 18th century in Romania.
She's not living past 40. Okay.
Oh, Russian. Sorry.
And let's say like
She's a peasant.
so
too,
every
if that
10
helps.
months. So like every 10 years she could have like
When
What's
when
that
did
math?
she start? It's like was she like 13.
Yeah, that's the
Back then she
question.
probably was like 13.
I'm gonna guess nearly 40.
I'm
That's my
gonna,
guess.
yeah, I'm gonna say 47.
69.
Dude,
Nice.
Great number, by the way. That's if you're gonna have.
How old does it say how old she was or no?
She must have been quite old, but
And-
or she had a lot of twins.
How many of those kids died of lack of attention?
Probably like 60 of them, dude.
Dude, what's sad too is she probably was like a slave or something.
She was a peasant.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
back then means you just get raped probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now
Yeah.
I'm sad again.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
rattle some off real quick.
All right. So Lisa Sparks, she set that world record at the 3rd annual World Gangbang Championship.
Oh my god.
Longest kiss. How long would you say? Longest passionate kiss.
What is that? Passion
year.
mean?
A
No.
year.
No,
I'm kidding.
saying like 6 days.
6
Ooh.
days.
You think it's in the days?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
say
have to eat though, right?
14 hours.
46 hours and 24
Oh,
minutes.
that's like 2 days.
Yeah, it's like
I remember seeing in the old Guinness Book of World Records book, it was like longest. It wasn't the passionate kiss. It was just longest kiss. And I remember it said in like the description of it that they would eat by like keeping their lips touching, but they like put food in the side
that's disgusting.
and then they would like chew it while kissing.
Okay, so they're going for the record. It's not like they're just that passionate.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
going
yeah.
for the world record.
No, I respect that. I
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah.
I don't think any of these really are like I think
They
all
just
of them
loved it
are
that much.
going for the record.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. That just the whole food between mouths thing really grosses me out because in Love Island they have this thing. I'm a big Love Island guy.
Mm-hmm. You should talk to Kelsey.
Is she a big Love
Yeah,
Island fan?
huge.
Love Love Island. When they do this challenge where they like the guys will get a bunch of it's like a plate of food and then they get it in their mouths and then they pass it to the girl and then she spits it on a plate. That makes me want to throw
Wait,
up every time.
what is this?
It's
It's
like a challenge.
passing,
They do
passing food to
challenges.
one another.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like it's spaghetti. And it's like I pick up some spaghetti and then like pass it
like
to
a
my
mother
girl.
bird and
Yeah,
baby
yeah,
bird.
Yeah.
or it's like a bunch of soup and like I'm spitting it in her mouth. It's like it's like milk and they're like making cereal in their mouth and then they're like
Oh.
it makes me just gag every time. I would throw up if I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of like liquids. I
Yeah.
was just imagining
Bro.
like fruit.
And they did one where they were making cocktails and it was a line of like 10 people and they're passing the parts of the cocktails between the 10 people and the last person gets it and spits it in the cup.
Ew.
That is disgusting.
Bro, yeah, you're just licking each
why
other's
is that
mouths.
on a show?
It's good TV.
Speaking of the other episode, we were talking about the grossest videos we've ever seen in our life, and a bunch of people were commenting on that clip saying, what's it called? Like the gauntlets.
The Pain Olympics?
No.
Well,
So
I've heard Pain Olympics.
People said Pain Olympics, which I'd never seen, but apparently the Pain Olympics is a bunch of, or no. Pain Olympics, you get paid and they go do a bunch of fucked up shit to you, basically.
Yeah.
But then I think it was called like the Gauntlets of Hell or something Gauntlets, okay? And I asked someone, I said, what is this? And they said, it's a website where there's like rounds, and if you can make it through all the rounds, you win. And each round, they show you a progressively more fucked up video. So maybe there's like 21 rounds, and
That's not too bad.
Each one is just progressively worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, that's not.
So I think like eventually it gets to the point where like you watch someone getting like beheaded and like stuff like that.
That's
where like I don't want to see that.
I can see that in a movie, but when I know it like really happened,
it's fucked up. Yeah.
Like that when that cat falls off that building. Have you seen that? When the cat just
No, I haven't seen that
it's
one.
so sad. The cat.
There's a really good documentary on Netflix called "Don't Fuck with Cats."
Oh, I don't want to watch that. Though. Is that about the guy that like kills cats?
Yeah, and it's about this like random group of Facebook people that come together to track down who it was. And it's actually super
Really?
interesting.
Do they actually find him?
Yeah.
Wow.
They beat the shit out of him.
Well, there's actually this is a really fucked up side of YouTube, but there's a whole community. I don't know. There's a bunch of videos of people confused how they're not banned and in prison, but in the Spanish YouTube community, so there's like the Spanish community is a whole big thing that I'm obviously not a part of, but there's this like cult basically of this one guy who started like this kid had clearly a lot of problems, and he would make videos like abusing his cats, and it like these videos would go viral for whatever reason because it's like this is fucked up. But then people started like worshiping this guy as like some sort of like legend, and now there's a whole community of many Spanish YouTubers that literally kill cats on video, and they're not banned from the platform.
What?
And no one knows how. Like they're real videos of the cats dying or like being abused badly, and there's people that will like
defend it.
Well, they'll like even lie where they'll like put cats in these fucked up spots, like hanging from a tree with like a string, and then they'll make a video like, oh, saving a cat, but like you clearly like did this to your cat.
That's so fucked, dude.
Yeah,
I hate people.
I forget the one guy's name, but he's literally killed like many cats, and he's not in prison.
And I assume people have reached out to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, there's whole videos about people like, how is this on the platform? Because a ton of other people get videos taken down.
Yeah, for saying
this
like random
weird group of fucked up Spanish cat killing YouTubers are not.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
All right. Well, Kyle, do you have a why'd you Google that? H?
I mean, I Googled light bulb jokes recently.
Yeah. So why did you Google that?
Someone said a really good one, and I wanted to know more.
Oh, you wanted to follow up with like a banger light bulb joke.
Someone like smacked you with a light bulb joke, and you were like, "Damn, that was good." Yo, you got something crawling on your arm.
Oh
my God.
There's a spider on your arm.
Don't flick it toward me. Okay, you got it.
I don't know where it went.
I don't know where it went
That
either.
was like the smallest spider of all time.
That was super small and cute. Yeah.
Could have killed you.
Wait, so did you get any light bulb jokes?
Yeah.
Can you tell me one?
I got one. I got a favorite of the
Okay.
list. Okay. How many Roman Catholics does it take to change a light bulb?
They didn't have electricity.
It's 12.
Okay, these are very extremely different answers. No, it is 2. 1 to do the screwing, and 1 to hear the confession.
That's fucked up, but that's kind of true.
I like it.
Shout out to the priests, but not really.
Not really.
Yeah, no. It would suck to be like a good priest, because like everyone thinks you just rape little boys, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of similar to like a lot of things, like a police officer.
Yeah.
It's like it would suck to be a cop because like everyone hates you now.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but
Not everyone. But I just feel like a priest is like,
yeah, it's hard
like
to.
you, like they're trying to do like the Lord's work in their mind, and like they might truly be like one of the most wholesome people on the whole planet.
Yeah.
Like they've done many good things and like helped the world, and now like you go somewhere and someone's like, "Oh yeah, fuck you, rapist," and you're like, "Dude,
God bless you.
yeah," like
They just take it super nicely.
yeah.
You kind of have to. You can't like fight back. Like if I saw a priest like in a street fight, it's
Yeah.
like,
Okay, everyone would record that because that's
Yeah.
hilarious. That's the funniest thing I've
he's got
thought of
the
in a
power of the
while.
Holy
There
Spirit.
was
on
a
his side.
video of this lady that like grabbed the Pope. The Pope,
What?
the Pope was like walking to like some meeting or like some big event, and like
Guy's old
someone in the
shit.
crowd just like some lady grabbed him and just like yanked him, and like
He's a frail
he
old man.
can't- Well, yeah, and he's the Pope. He's not allowed to like punch her or shove her. So he just
Pope
has to
can't throw
accept the
hands.
fact that this lady just like yanked him out of the crowd.
Wow.
Probably started
Um,
praying on his way down.
Probably. Okay. Guys, the last segment here is fan questions, and I have 2 here. All right, the first question here is from our buddy Rowdy. He says, "It's the end of the world. You're going into a well-stocked and furnished bunker for safety. You have every supply and amenity needed to survive. You also have well-trained personnel to ensure survival and life afterwards. There is space for one more person. You must take one person with you, and you cannot trade your spot. The following options are mother, father, sibling, friend. Who do you take and why?" So no like significant other. It has to be
Okay.
your mother, father, your sibling, or a friend.
I am probably taking my sister. I'll be honest. Sorry, guys. My mom and my dad would be like, "Yeah, it's take Karina." And Karina, she'd be like, "But you're gonna pick John over me?" Like, sorry, Karina.
No, I mean I think
You're
that's
coming with
probably
me.
the best answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd choose my brother probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard because both my parents would tell me to take my sister,
But you wouldn't want to.
but like no, it's not that I wouldn't want to take my sister. It's just like how could you?
How
Just-
could you pick?
It's the end of the world. You have to.
I know, but I don't get why wouldn't they let you take like someone that you could procreate with?
Because what? Oh, I get what you're
Because
saying.
if it's the end of the world, why would you not bring in like someone you can actually mate with?
Well, bring in friend then.
Well, it's not me.
Choose friend.
I don't. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of girlfriends, especially girlfriends that would want to procreate with me.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'd choose my sister.
Yeah.
But
It's either that or you die alone.
have you ever seen the movie? What's that movie we watched in the
You're not. I Am Legend? I don't know.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, dude, it's a similar situation where they're like basically they think it's like a nuclear attack, so they're trapped in this bunker, and it's super fucking good.
Isn't
I
it like
remember
a dude
seeing the
like trapped him down
commercials.
there, but it wasn't actually a nuclear thing?
Didn't you watch it
Nuclear
with us?
thing? Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole plot of the movie is like this girl wakes up in a bunker. She doesn't know what the deal is, and she thinks that this guy that's in there with her basically like abducted her, and that there's not actually a nuclear attack. But she doesn't. He tells her she can't leave because like, yo, it's a nuclear attack. If you leave this bunker, you're gonna fucking die.
I take my chances.
I remember seeing the commercials, and I remember like he's like keeping her there. I don't remember if he's actually like malicious or not, but there is something out there. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a good movie. You guys should check it out. But all right, this next question is from Cody. He says, "Would you rather change genders every time you sneeze, or never be able to tell the difference between babies and pizza?"
Fuck. So it's like either I can't eat pizza ever again because I might accidentally eat a baby.
Well, no, you could. You just have to ask someone else. Like, yo, is this?
Is this pizza,
And
baby?
that's not that hard. I'd go with that and just ask.
Yeah, it's easy to tell. Like if someone's holding the pizza, it's probably a baby.
You-
Or it's like there's a baby on the table, like it's probably a pizza.
Exactly. See,
Take a slice.
context.
Yeah.
If it's in it like a paper box, I'm not gonna think baby.
Yeah, you're right.
But like, if someone's changing a baby's diaper on a table, it might look like they're just
It
picking
wouldn't
up
be on
a
the kitchen table though. It'd be like if someone's got a pizza in the bathroom, it's like it's probably a baby. Or if like you open the oven, there's a baby in there, it's probably a pizza.
Okay, if I know I have this issue, I would just ask in any scenario
Yeah.
if the context does not give me the answer right away.
Yeah, but wouldn't that kind of ruin your life? Like, people would think you're
Yeah, it'd
crazy.
be hard to make friends. It'd be like, hey, is this pizza or a baby?
Is that a baby, by the way? You could just say I have this condition. I don't know why it is. My brain missed the synapse and thinks baby and pizza is the same
I
thing.
guess, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other option?
Well, hold on.
Or was it you change gender?
Switch
when you
gender
sneeze?
Change
every
gender every
sneeze.
time you sneeze. Wait, but one more thing. What if like
Yeah.
Allergy
someone
season.
invites you over for a pizza party, or
Could
a
be
baby
You
shower.
don't know. Maybe
And then you
hear
go over
baby.
there and you just get all fucking confused.
You know if your friend is like pregnant or not, you know?
That's true.
Like if they're having a baby, they
oh
would
my
have
god,
a
you witness
celebration.
like your wife is giving birth and you just see a slice.
It's a pepperoni.
It's supreme.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
that's
I like
funny.
that concept.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, if you sneeze and change gender, because like during allergy season, I'm sneezing a lot. So
I'm
just be
allergic to my own cat.
Oh,
like,
no.
Yeah.
Damn, you must really
Girl.
love that cat.
I really
guy.
do. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool because like you can experience being a different gender, but it's not permanent, you know?
It's not like it would be bad. It would just be kind of annoying.
Yeah, like what if you get stuck with a gender you don't want? Like I want to be a guy, so like what if I'm stuck as a girl and I can't sneeze?
Well, yeah, so you like have pepper with you and you just throw it in your face.
But I don't think that makes you sneeze though.
There's some things you could do that'll make you sneeze.
I'm sure there's a way.
Like you probably
dust?
get immune to it after a while. I'm gonna shove my face in dust.
Hmm.
Then I'll sneeze twice, and then I'm back to a girl. I'm like, well, shit.
You know how people have the skill where they can just some people can like burp at any time?
Yeah, maybe you could sneeze.
Maybe you could develop a skill where you can force yourself to sneeze.
And that's a good point, though, Kyle, because like whenever I sneeze, it seems like it's always in pairs.
Yeah, or like these are the occasional 3.
Yeah.
So that would like throw me off my game. I can't
Yeah.
just like sneeze once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever just sneezed once.
You're like in a meeting, you go like, achoo, achoo. You just like swap back and forth.
And everyone's like, all right, that's Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't tell between pizza
Honestly,
and babies
just
either.
for the excitement
He
factor,
has both.
He's got two disorders. Changes genders when he
I'd
sneezes.
probably choose the pizza baby thing.
I would too.
Yeah. But Jared's so good at his job. We had to keep him.
At what age are you not a baby anymore? 4?
Is toddler the next or
yeah,
infant?
toddler.
So baby,
Is baby different from
baby
infant?
and infant, I would say are the same.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you're.
When do you change to a toddler?
I think when you're walking,
Yeah.
but then there's like a toddler phase where like you can't really talk, and then you can kind of talk. I think once you're in kindergarten, you're like a child.
You're a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preschool. I don't know if you're a toddler when you're like 3 though. Are you? 'Cause
I
I'm
feel like if
pretty
you're in
firmly
any
walking.
if you're in any form of schooling, I don't think you're like a baby or infant or
Right.
toddler anymore.
Yeah.
I don't
Unless
know.
you're one of those like people that takes their baby to school. Like my baby's learning how to read. Your baby doesn't know how to talk. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of babies, guys, when this episode is out, I think we will probably have just posted within the last day or two our second ever PIMS animation, and we hired this guy named Javi.
He does a really good job.
Javi Drawings is his Instagram, and he does a super good job.
Could be Javi. I don't know.
I think it's Javi.
It's probably Javi.
No, it's
J-A-V-Y.
Javy.
That's
Oh.
Javi.
No,
Now I don't know. If
don't
it's
think
not
it's
an I.
Javier. Could be short for Javier.
I don't
know.
think his name. I don't know. Whatever. Javi, Javi.
He's really fucking good.
He's
I'm gonna
really
say
good.
JV.
And so I sent him like 5 to 7 of like our favorite clips, and he was like, "I think the baby one would be funny. Go check it out. It's about bonking babies in the head."
It's a great animation.
Yeah, you gotta
too.
go watch it.
I think next time I come on, we should definitely talk about Nick.
Agreed,
college.
agreed.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, we can talk about it next time.
Yeah, we'll talk about Neck. I don't know the story
This
of
is
Neck,
legend from college.
but there's some guy named Neck apparently. So,
Man, I wonder what he's up to.
all right, guys, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Peak to Middle School. H, did you have fun?
I had mediocre time.
A moderate
That's
amount
good.
of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah.
Yep, you guys can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. H, do you want the people to follow you on anything?
I have an Instagram, Kyle Haney49, HAYNIE.
Yep, it'll be on the screen, so you guys can check that out. It'll also be linked in the description of the video. Guys, thank you again. There's new episodes every single Monday and Thursday, and we're getting close to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, so go subscribe over there. Tell your friends about the show, because really the best way to grow it is word of mouth. So thank
Or
you all.
viral TikToks.
Or viral TikToks. That being said, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
See ya.